So this is week 4 and day, I don't know what day it is now, it's Friday. Saturday, got a load of volunteers coming and they're going to help us now start getting some of the trees into the ground. So that's a selection of bare root trees for the Wellwood project. We'll be planting these with volunteers. Just due to stock levels, we've got a mixture of bare root trees, which are these fellas here, and we've got these cell grown trees, which you can see here. And we've not been on this too much this week. We've been really bogged down in the office because of the weather. Is beginning work today, so there'll be a lot of this area now is fenced off, livestock excluded, and we can now safely put trees in behind that fencing away from sheep. So our fingers crossed for really nice weather tomorrow. Many of the issues that we are addressing at Wellwood stem from historic morphological alterations that were made to the river. Livestock grazing from cattle and sheep can accelerate the rate of erosion in some places, which is why this project is also fencing to exclude livestock from riverbanks for a certain period of the year. Managed periodic grazing will help ensure that the ranked vegetation and rural species are controlled in the long term, which should also benefit the trees that we're planting as part of this project. So it's really a busy end to the week as we get the fencing in, trees planted. We've dug a lot of holes already. We've got the stakes and guards on site, trees on site now. All we're looking for is volunteers tomorrow and the following week. So it's going to be too late for you tomorrow, but if you're free on, I think it's the 19th, it's a Saturday, you're very welcome to come and be a part of this project and help and deliver some valuable restoration work in the form of tree planting. You can see just how damaged the area can become with sheep grazing. So this is why we've got the fencers in today, getting the fencing up, excluding the livestock, and we'll get grass seed over this over the next. Once we get into March, we'll get grass seed in this, and that will really help tighten the topsoil up, get some roots down into the ground, and the whole thing will be a fair bit more stable. It's coming together. We've just got another couple of hard weeks ahead of us. Then it's just a case of watching the whole thing grow over the next 5, 10, 20 years. It's a dreek cold morning up at Muirkirk, and it's a Saturday. Our ranks have swelled. We've got 4 or 5 volunteers with us today, and they're helping us plant all these trees that you can see. So we're very grateful for the help. It makes a massive difference. A team of 4 all of a sudden goes to a team of 9 or 10 people, and many hands make light work, so we can't complain. We're very, very grateful to these people for giving up the Saturday morning to come and help us.
The request on Facebook for people to come along and help out, and I thought I would quite like to do my bit, for the environment and for the river that I also fish in. So I've come along to a fairly scrubby riverside, and just a few hours later I've left having really enjoyed myself, and when I look back I'm going to see hundreds of trees, and I just think, that's really something of an achievement for a morning.
I came out this morning because, well, being a fisherman, I like to look after the river, spend a lot of time on the river myself doing wee bits and bobs. Know a lot of what these guys are doing, but it's always good to give them a wee hand if they need it.
That's today done. Massive thank you to everyone who turned out today, and if you want to come back next week and brave the elements again, you're very welcome to. One day that might be a fairly sizable tree that gets a chance to grow.